and the Heat can certainly relate to each other. Lakers went through their big problems prior to the All-Star break. But this is a club that has won the championship the last 2 seasons. And as Kobe Bryant has said, we the Lakers all know what our roles are. Miami still try to figure things out.
Lakers have been through so many games together. They've been tested under pressure situations and have come through. As Eric Spoelstra told us, for Miami, this is the playoff pressure, except we're going through it now in the regular season. A beautiful pass from LeBron James leads to a high percentage shot and a score on the inside as Kobe hits the jumper just inside the three-point line. But Bosh gets his first bucket right next to the
3 in a row, 2 bad losses to Charlotte, and then the loss to the Cavaliers. Picked off. James with the steal. 3 on 2. Chalmers open for 3.
We've seen 2 deflections, steals by Miami lead to easy the jump shot.
Wade committed himself, picked off. Here's our test after the steal by Gasol.
Top of Bynum's outstretched arm. Look at him. He comes right at the big man, shoots it over his right arm, which is all the way extended. Gets the contact, finishes the basket. Now a chance for the three-point play.
And the Miami bench being outscored has been one of their many difficulties as of late. Gasol from the perimeter.
And a nice screen, a little subtle screen by Fisher with Spoelstra.
Can it work with this roster? Is it a flawed group? Obviously, you have as James hits on the turnaround, you have 2 superstars. I would not put Bosh.
And your point guard position need to improve. And there's no question about that. They understand that they don't have the best as Pau Gasol faces up and hits that in-between jumper. They don't have the best at those.
Right knee, and then after returning struggle with a bone bruise in the left knee, so he's been injury hit, has just come on strong as of late during the course of the 8-game win streak. Nice move by Wade.
You watch that and you go, how did he do that? He just went one way to the right, yet stepped around the
chest posting. James block. Ilgauskas got a piece of it. Here comes James spinning his way on Odom. Yes! And the foul. Beautiful move by LeBron James.
Purely strength. That's all that was, because he made the move. The defender moved his feet. Watch him take this now. Comes at Odom, spins, go right through. Takes the contact with the lower body, strong enough to get it over the arm, through the contact, still banking it. Unbelievable range. But once in a while, you see Odom right there, get the left hook rolls off the rim. Once in a while, Miller goes through stretches where he doesn't believe in himself. He loses his confidence.
Final seconds. Count. They'll take a look at it. They'll review it. But it appears LeBron got it off on time. The Heat with a 29-26 lead after 1.
You see how much ground LeBron James can cover with how little time left on the clock. We'll see if it's out of his hands before the red light goes off. Looks like it's out. Barely out of his fingertips.
LeBron 3 of 6, 8 points. Chalmers leads the way for Miami with 9. Here's another look at it. This counted right at the end of the first quarter.
You can see it's just out. He rolled it out of his hand just
of the fourth quarter or overtime.
You mentioned the point guard situation. Arroyo just signed with the Boston Celtics and actually played for them last night.
Oh, nice roll for Dwyane Wade.
Wade slapped himself on the hip as he ran down the court.
Miller gives it right back. Artest took it away. Wade thought he was fouled. Here's Artest handing it off, and Bryant scores.
Well, how good is Ron Artest with those quick, strong hands?
14 points. He's hit 2 from downtown. The Lakers are down by 2. Nice move by Gasol, spinning his way around Bosh.
A little bit of a payback there. Bosh did it to Gasol at that time for the easy score. And then you see Pau faking middle, the quick drop step, spins around his defender, Bosh.
Out comes Miami. Wade for 3. Yes. Miami. But I take that as a shot at Kurt Rambis.
Oh, did not.
Shot at David Kahn, the general manager. Shot at the city.
I'm just basing it on records.
Here's James from Wade.
Nothing better than getting yourself an easy score when you're not shooting the ball well. Get out in transition, push.
Third quarter, playing with the 3 fouls. It's fake by Gasol, and he whipped by Bosh.
Pau Gasol is such a skilled big man. We've seen him in the low post with his back to the bench. Watch him go by Gasol, his defender. Turn and face. Little fake, and he doesn't give up on it. He turns the corner.
Wade with a step back. Yes. The Laker lead down to 4. Brown not able to handle that pass. Here comes James. Odom back. LeBron goes right at him and scores.
Picking up momentum. Sometimes it's just the fact that you take it, you advance it, you become aggressive. He could have dropped it off. He took it himself.
Out of 3. Down to 2. Here is James. Yes. With 2/10 of a second left. Holding 5 for 18. James 6 for 16. Gasol wide open.
You can't leave him open from there. He'll make those on a regular basis. You must rotate to him or get back to him.
And he calls for time.
Gauskas came out to stop the ball. He tried to get back to Gasol himself. Too late. Gasol drains the jump. Playoff started tonight, which I know you realize they don't. It will be Knicks, Miami. You see the layup. Dwyane Wade penetrating the interior of the Laker defense, finishes with the layup.
But
I could call you every day and mention
you do, which is very unfortunate. Here's Gasol. That counts him a foul. Beautiful reverse by Pau Gasol, and he's headed to the line. The foul called on Bibby, who got caught on the mismatch.
A little offside cut. Big man to big man passing. Interior passing by the Laker big man. Bynum knows exactly where he's supposed to look. Gasol takes the foul. Big decision for Eric Spoelstra, who to leave out there at the point guard spot.
Wade able to penetrate. Beautiful move by Dwyane Wade. Miami with a 2-point lead. Bryant for 3. Yes. Kobe Bryant had missed his previous 7 shots. His last. Wade. Good hustle by Wade. James passing on a 3. Finds Wade. On Jackson. Unable to take the 3. Bryant does. For Kobe, that's his 4th from downtown, and the game is tied.
This crowd is alive.
Wade digging in on Bryant as he plays it down. Here comes Kobe. Wade knocked it aside. Wade chased by Fisher. Finds James.
When Wade gets this deflection right there, LeBron James is about 4 yards behind him. Instead, James winds up with the finish. But Wade becomes the aggressor, sticks his hand in, gets the deflection, and it goes down on right there. He has the ball right now. LeBron James, look how quickly he changes from defense to offense. Wade looks up, sees his man out in front. Beautiful job that time by Kobe took.
Yes. There's Wade, he beat Bryant. Went to credit Gasol. Wade with a strong move.
Coaches still want to know about the offensive goaltending they felt. Watch this. He starts right. The screen comes. Kobe trying to avoid the foul. It's easy from there on for Wade.
But this one will be in the books for the Miami Heat as Gasol is not able to hit, and that'll do it. Miami breathing a sigh of relief. 4-21. They had also lost 4 straight at home, and they do it against a red-hot Laker team that had won 8 straight. The Heat now within 2 games of second-place Chicago, 3.5 behind first-place Boston. The Lakers are now 46. A tremendous God-given
Now
ability.
faking middle, the quick drop step, spins around.
LeBron doing a great job of making the defense running the floor. Jakovic setting a screen.
Pass right there. All you have to do is raise your eyebrows, make eye contact.
Low, and he just spins out. And because of the illegal defensive rules,
Get the ball out of his hands. You know, that's the one thing these two